Part of the action at the Ironman National is SMX Next Motocross, or the combine with the best young riders learning the trade of professional level motocross. It's going to be Carson Wood with the early lead over Deacon Deno, and Wood started to pull away quickly.
Yeah, no, he was riding really good, got that whole shot, and you can see the gap that he had over his teammate. Joel Smith ends up winning this race after a battle with Enzo Timmerman. Enzo coming off of what he was able to do last week at Loretta Lynn's, winning 2 titles there. Thought he was going to be able to come off with Cade Donnelly because he's been injured, but Cade, just like the Deegan and all those guys, who keep fighting. I love the fight I see out of these young kids.
Oh, this is it. Timmerman had the lead for about a foot there, and then Dudney comes back, and this is a great battle. Dudney missed Loretta's with injury. He's back, and he's able to hold the lead. And then Wood comes back to battle Deno. Yeah,
I saw my teammate do it. I want to try to do it. So nice ride by him. End up third this moto, but it was Dudney coming back and getting a victory. First one of the year, first race of the year. Well, at least for a while.
Yeah, he'd been hurt since Daytona, broke his humerus, the upper arm bone. But that second place for Timmerman will loom large in Moto 2 because Dudney, we don't even see him. Terrible start in Moto 2. It's Gibson in the lead on the white Husqvarna. Deacon Deno around the left side shoots into the lead of the KTM.
Yeah, well, he snuck up, and then Enzo was going to make his way around Gibson here, and we saw Enzo kind of fade off that end of that first moto, you know, thinking like, all right, maybe Loretta's and how, you know, is catching up with him, and the same thing is going to end up happening in the second moto as he goes around for the lead right here. Had a big lead at one point, ends up making a mistake and allows Gibson to close in, but just shows you a precursor of how difficult this racetrack was. We didn't really notice it then, but now looking at Jet Lawrence and Hunter Lawrence, this track was really difficult. Now it's Gibson making his way up like his teammate in the 450 class, RJ. Gonna keep fighting. You see Enzo, actually you don't see Enzo, and this was another spot. Had that nice lead, slides out, goes through the banners, hops back on the track, but allows Gibson to close in, and once he set his sights, this was the move for the lead for the number 23 on the Husqvarna.
Yeah, now Gibson had finished 5th in Moto 1, so Timmerman doesn't have to beat him for the overall. He doesn't beat him, but he does get the overall. So Gibson going to go 5-1. A little vengeance. Coulda, shoulda, woulda won the race at Redbud a few weeks ago, but his bike broke in the second moto. Timmerman, 2-2. Hey, that was a sign. 2-2 wins you an overall, just like Hunter Lawrence in the 450 class. Luke Fowler on the podium, was consistent all day. Dudney, the bad start, was costly in Moto 2. He goes 1-8 for 5th overall behind Deno. And Wood showed some speed, but troubles in the second moto, hints of 7th.
Yeah, when he crossed the checkered flag, he looked like Hunter Lawrence. Enzo that was. He was like, yeah, thanks, cool. I'm tired. I need to go sit down. So, and tough racetrack here at Ironman today, all weekend.